Welcome to this video on how to write numbers in scientific notation. Scientific notation is a way of writing very large and very small numbers and incorporates the use of powers with base 10. The large or small numbers is adjusted so that it is between 1 and 9 and then multiplied by some power with base 10. So in this question, this number can be written as 4.5 times 10 to the exponent 6. This number can be written as 4.53 times 10 to the negative 3. If the number is a large number, such as the first number, then the exponent is positive. If the number is a small number with a decimal, then the exponent is negative. So what you do is you put the decimal in between the first and the second number. So here 4.5, the decimal goes between 4.5, and you have to see how many places that decimal moves to get to 4.5. So if the decimal is here, because when there's no decimal showing, the decimal is at the end of the number. The decimal moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places to get between the 4 and the 5. So because it moves 6 places, the exponent on the power of 10 is equal to 6. For the second example, here's the decimal here. And we want to move the decimal to be between the 4 and the 5. So the decimal always moves to in between the first and the second number. So the decimal will move 1, 2, 3 places. And because the number is a small number, the exponent is negative, and the exponent is equal to negative 3. So as I said, positive exponents on a base 10 means the number is larger. Negative exponents on a base 10 means the number is smaller. So example 1, write 12,300,000 in scientific notation. So because there's no decimal showing, the decimal is at the end of the number. And you have to see how many places you're going to move the decimal to be in between the 1 and the 2. So you're going to start with 1.2 times 10. And how many places do we move the decimal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it moves 7 places. It moves 7 times. So the exponent on the 10 is equal to 7. So that's equal to 1.2 times 10 to the exponent 7. For question 2, we want to move the decimal in between the 5 and the 3. So wherever the first number and the second number is, you want to move the decimal in between the 5 and the 3. So you're going to start with 5.3 times 10. And let's see how many times we move the decimal place to get in between the 5 and the 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. So the exponent is going to be negative 10 because it's a small number. And we move the decimal 10 times. So that's 5.3 times 10 to the exponent negative 10. For question 3, write 4.62 times 10 to the exponent 4 in scientific notation. So because the exponent is positive, the number is going to be large, which means you'd be writing the number, you'd be moving the decimal to the right 4 times. So it's going to be 4.62. And we're going to move the decimal to the right 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the decimal moves here. And zeros fill in there. So the number becomes 46,200. For example 4, the exponent is negative, which means this is going to be a small number, which means the decimal will have to move to the left. So you're going to start with 5.23, and you're going to move the decimal to the left 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the decimal moves here. And you fill in zeros wherever there's a missing number. So that is 0.00000523. Question 5, write the following in order from least to greatest. So if you put them all into scientific notation, you'll be able to write them all in least to greatest. So the first example, 2,450,000. So we want to move the decimal in between the 2 and the 4. So you want that to be 2.4. And since there's no decimal showing, the decimal is at the end. And we're going to move the decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So that's going to be 2.4 times 10 to the positive 6. The second and the third example are already in scientific notation. So we're going to need to put the last number into scientific notation. So the first and second number is 5 and 6. So it's going to be 5.6 times 10 to some exponent. And let's see how many times we move the decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And it's a small number, so the exponent is negative 4. 5.6 times 10 to the negative 4. Now to write them from least to greatest, you just look at the exponents. So the smallest exponent is negative 5, so that's going to be the smallest number. The next smallest number is negative 4. So this number is the second smallest. The next smallest exponent, well, it's a tie between 6 and 6. So you look, this is 2.4, this is 5.67. 2.4 is less. So this is the third smallest. And then this would be the fourth smallest number. So that's how you write numbers in scientific notation.